Steve from Wai Parakore Soaps, back to do another soapy project. It's 30 degrees at the moment, and it's nearly 6:30 at night, so it's been quite a hot day, so I've left it a wee bit later today. When I soap in the weekend or on my days off, I like to sort of soap sort of like mid-afternoon so I can get the right light and what have you. So in my pot today I've got all my oils, clay, and I've just poured in my lye water and goat's milk. I've also got my coconut cream in here, and I've also actually added the fragrance because of the type of pour I'm going to do today. I want this to stay fairly loose, so let's cross our fingers, and I'll just stir this to get this emulsified. Enough stick blending for now. So I'm soaping at room temperature, which is a little bit warmer than usual, of course, being a warmer day. And the fragrance I'm using today is Love Spell, and this time I've bought the version of the fragrance from Candle Creations here in New Zealand. It smells quite a bit different to the one that I've got before from Zen, but so far the family quite like it, so hopefully this will be quite popular. Now my plan for today is a little bit different, and a little bit, well, probably one of the more complicated soaps I'm doing. I'm going to attempt a teardrop pour, but I'm actually going to bring a hanger tool through the bottom of the teardrop to the top of the soap. So colours I'm using today is juicy pink, although that's sort of settled at the bottom there now. Sweetheart rose. This is dark, that actually looks black, it'll probably look black on camera. That's dark violet purple, and this one here is magic purple. And for the main colour I just want to do a slight tinge of magic yellow, and with a little bit of sunset orange in it, to sort of give it a sort of very light apricot peachy colour to the main batter. Of course I'll be doing, on top of the soap, I'll be doing a piping and popping in some heart melt and pour embeds I've made a little bit earlier. So I've got these in the little paper cups today because I don't need a lot for the actual accent colours, and I'm actually going to pour these into sauce bottles and do the pour from the bottle for the teardrop. So I'm sort of guesstimating how much I'll need. And I've probably poured way too much, but as this is my first teardrop pour. Now in this one here I'm going to pour, this is going to be one of, I'm actually going to do an accent colour for my piping. So I think that should do it for that. And this will be my main colour. And do I need to pour anything else before I put in the titanium dioxide? No, I don't think so. So I'm just trying a little bit something different with the titanium dioxide this time. I've actually made up a sort of like a paste, just to try and keep that wood content down, just so I don't get glycerin rivers, rather than pouring streams of titanium dioxide in. I'll just put in as a little moist paste, and we'll see how that goes. Right, now here's the thing, it's a little bit different what I'm going to be doing, because I want to draw a hanger up from the bottom. I actually have to put the hanger in before I start my teardrop pour. So I'm just going to lay the base colour down. And then I'm actually going to put my hanger in. So hopefully let's set that on the bottom. And because this is a wire, really bendable wire one, I'm tucking some of it under the rim of my loaf to keep it in place. And I think I might add a little bit more on top, because I want that a bit of depth there. Now I'm going to transfer my colours into my bottles, but before I do that, I just want to pour off my main colour into my other pour bottles, because that'll be what I'll be using to do my teardrop pour. So I've just lined my bottles with some freezer paper, freezer bags, because they're nice and thin, so I can do the cap with them in there. Okay, right. A bit of a shake and we'll start the pour. Just make sure this is standing upright. Okay. So what I'll do is okay, well, I've just noticed that the camera had stopped. I don't know why, so I don't know when. So I don't know how much you've seen and how much you haven't. So at this stage I'm at the point of pouring my colours either side of my stripes, and then seeing how it goes from there.
What happened?
Hey?
What happened?
Oh, the video stopped. Because my husband has to start his car up.
Well, I'm pretty sure you don't want us taking the dog to the beach in your car and having wet dog in your car.
No, I don't. Okay, right, let's try and put it even out and see if my idea pans out. And we won't know until we cut it. Wait for that to set up and then we will do the piping. I'll bring you back then. Hi, I'm back for the piping. I've had a bit of a clean up. Let's get stuff out of the way. So what I've done is I've put all the pinks together in this bag here that I had, whatever I had left over from the pour, plus the rose that I had put aside, and in the other bag I've got the two. I pulled the bags out of the bottom and just put those into the piping bag. So hopefully this is set up enough. Right, so what I've done is I've done a sort of a little pattern with the darker colours, hoping that will be in a heart shape, and then I have covered it in the pink so it becomes hidden. It's hidden, so it'll be a surprise when we cut the soap. So all it needs to do now is glitter and embeds. So this is mauve cosmetic glitter from Like Your World. It's a nice fine glitter. It's got a nice mauve and pink sheen to it. And this here is a iridescent silver, which is one of my favourites. And I've got another iridescent one, but it's mauve for that one. Alright, so here are the little heart embeds I made, so I just need to put those on top. Put one that way around. Right, all done. So in case you hadn't realised, I probably didn't explain myself very well at the beginning of the video. This is a Valentine's Day soap, and let's see if we can get that up there without disturbing it too much. It's still quite soft. The piping's still soft. And I'll just put this to bed, and we'll bring you back to the cubbing. See you soon. Hi everyone, it's Dee and I'm back to cut Love Spelled. Now this is just 24 hours old, which for me is actually quite early to cut one of my soaps, but I just couldn't wait. So that's how the soap looks like on the outside. I mean it's firm, but it's still, I can feel it, it's a little bit softer. Normally at this stage I would let it sit for a day before I cut it, but I'm being impatient. So I want to see how that swirl turned out. Try and be careful so I don't damage the side of the soap. Now, I've just cleaned my cutter, so this probably needs to be set up again. Well, seems alright. Not bad for guessing. This one, because of the embeds, I'm going to have to be careful how I cut it. So right, so I did clean up the sides a little bit, especially where I had the overhangs from the piping. So I'll just let those cure out and Probably use them in a confetti soap at some future date. Right. Right, so not quite what I was looking for. But we'll see how it progresses through the rest of the loaf. That's love spelled done and dusted, apart from a bit of clean up and some decuring. This will be the first of 3 soaps I'm going to be doing for Valentine's this year. This time last year I wasn't, I'd only just actually started soaping. I think I did my first soap on Boxing Day, which is December the 26th. It's now December the 28th here in New Zealand. So yeah, it's been a really interesting year, and I'm really enjoying my newfound hobby, and I hope to bring you a lot more soaping videos. So I'll say good night for now, and we'll see you next soapy time.